I'm very honored that I was able to give a very positive review to Handy Bros on Google. I think they deserved it because of their workmanship and how seamless they made this integration of purchasing an HVAC system. It didn't feel like I was just buying a product. It felt like I was working with a company that would stand behind their product and would be there in time, right, if there's any issues. What I really liked about Handy Bros is they set up the platform and the heat pump system, but knowing my area and Windsor having this rat issue, these rats can burrow through anything. And I knew down the road, it could unstabilize the platform. Maybe it could tilt the heat pump. Who knows what could happen. I did bring it up to the technicians after they installed it that I would like wall mounts, and believe it or not, they had to redo the job, but there was no issue with that. They made sure that I was happy. They installed wall mounts, which I really prefer and I love. I would recommend Handy Bros because of their capability, their friendly staff, and the knowledge that their sales team has, not just to make a sales pitch, but to also ensure that the customer understands the product they're getting. And me being an engineer and being a little bit technically inclined, the tough questions being answered in a timely manner. Coming from the corporate world, I've seen it where I have bad managers, I have good managers, but definitely if you're led by a positive team that's always encouraging you, you yourself do much better, right? And that just drives the whole organization to success, which I see at Handy Bros. People from the bottom all the way up to the management are taken care of. They're appreciated. Having a gym on site shows how much care you have for your employees. I'd be very curious to see other HVAC companies because I don't think they can do it this good, right? And they probably won't even invite me because they wouldn't want me to see it, you know? It was an honor to visit the facility of Handy Bros and seeing how the CEO is. He took his time, explained to me how every department works, gave the credit where it's well-deserved to all the staff. And I think it was very nice seeing that technicians, you don't have to be an experienced individual, but you will still receive the same level of training as someone that's experienced. Me being an engineer, I was always hands-on growing up, and I value my skills of being hands-on way more than I do, let's say, theory. So seeing that they have this boot camp set up, which is really nice because it allows technicians to be trained in areas that they're not as comfortable with either. Dan and Tony both were great technicians because they made sure the product that I got installed was installed accurately, and they even fixed things that were maybe not to code previously. So those little details go a long way. It shows that it's not about just installing a product, making a sale, and leaving the customer on their own. This is why I also recommend Handy Bros because of how they train their technicians. They give them the real life challenges, which is unbelievable because that shows that a company not only is after sales, but they value their employees, which is very important because valuing your employees is what drives good workmanship and a positive attitude to work and make work feel like it's enjoyable, not a chore. Knowing that there's so many different HVAC products out there on the market, they all work similar. They're all the same thing. What really makes the difference is the company that's actually installing it and who's gonna stand behind the product. With Handy Bros, I feel that confidence that they would come out the next day and fix my issue. So I'm very thankful and I'm very happy that I did my purchase with Handy Bros, and luckily I had the opportunity to do a second purchase as well because Handy Bros moving forward is going to be my supplier for HVAC. Makes me feel comfortable and I'm proud to say that.